So Loki is the newest Marvel Disney Plus series that dropped on Disney Plus. We actually now have 4 episodes. It's been out for 4 weeks, and I'm just now reviewing it. Here's my thought. Hello everybody, my name is Zachary Movie Chat, and I love movies. And probably my favorite movie franchise of all time is the MCU. Like seriously, I got like at least 12 movies out of like 24. I know real fans probably have them all, but I only have like 12. But I just love this franchise. So when they announced that they're going to do series, I was really excited because it's all like, yay, new Marvel every single week. But for some reason, WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they've all got some kind of sour taste in my mouth. And I figured out why because of this show. So you'll learn that in my review. But anyways, real quick before we get started, let me just say a couple things. Number one, I didn't watch the Tomorrow War yesterday, or else that review would be coming out today. I'm sorry. Gonna try to watch it tonight. Review hopefully tomorrow or sometime later this week. Depends on when I watch it, guys. You know me. You can't really trust my word because I don't really know what my life is gonna happen. So I hopefully am going to watch this movie very soon, and I'm going to review it very soon. So stay tuned for all that. Anyways, also, I've seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all 6 episodes, and all 6 episodes are reviewed on Letterboxd. I'm Zach Movie Chat YT. Go check me out if you want to know my thoughts. Actually, go check me out anyways, because I review every single movie I watch half the time. So if you want to see my reviews on all those movies, go check it out. I also have a ranking of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episodes too, because I put it in my episode 6 review on there. So just know that. Anyways, so yeah, Loki, most anticipated Marvel Disney Plus show. Love the Loki character. Love this premise. So what have I been thinking about? Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below. What do you think of Loki? Do you love it or do you hate it? Do you love the Loki character? Or are you like not a big fan of Tom Hiddleston's Loki? I personally am, but I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Make sure to do all those things. And with that said, here we go into the video. I'm loving this show. This show is really good. But before we go any further, I do want to say what did I figure out that was why I'm not really loving these shows? And it's because, to me, imagine, I want to go ahead and pop in some good old, I don't know, how about, I'll pop in some good old Clue the movie. I turn it on, and, well, because I've already seen this movie, I'd probably just watch it for, like, funness. That's not a word, but I probably would have just watched it for, like, fun. So let's go ahead and say this, my newest Blu-ray, Central Intelligence. I go ahead and pop in Central Intelligence. It's going to take a good 10, 15, 20 minutes for me to get invested in this story. And these shows are only an hour each. So when you're thinking about it, it takes me a while to get all like into the story. Get invested into each episode. And that's the same way with every single one. Like, because each episode, it takes a whole week before I can watch it. Imagine, like, again, you pop in Central Intelligence, but you can only watch, like, I don't know, 20 minutes every week for 6 weeks. I'm not going to do the math, so I'm not sure if that's correct, but you can only watch 20 minutes each week. So, what are you going to do? You're going to be like, the next week you watch it, you're going to be like, let me think. So, like, as much as you couldn't make these into movies, that's my biggest problem with it, because, like, each week I have to get reinvested into the story, and that just takes really big time dragged off, and it's like, again, if you're watching Central Intelligence 20 minutes each week, you'd probably be sitting, like, and going, like, you've been thinking about the whole movie, thinking about its problems, and, like, you're going to over-evaluate it. So, I think it's just a problem that it has to be a TV show, and that's not just this big problem. Even though each episode, when I get invested, I'm really enjoying the story, but I think it's something that when it's over, I'm gonna have to like start from the beginning and binge all the way through. I think that's really how I'd fix this problem, because I mean that's just my evaluation. I know a lot of people aren't like that, but that's how I do it. So just saying that. And with that said, here we go. I'm gonna start talking about some positives. Now, obviously, so far with the series, I'm having a lot of positives. Number one, Loki and Tom Hiddleston, the actor, it's all being so entertaining to me. I like just him as a character, him as a whole character, and his interactions with everyone. This is probably my biggest positive, because I'm enjoying watching Loki be with everyone. So, okay, so here's the interactions that we got so far. Wanda and Vision, on my ranking scale, they'd be in last place because, Vision, along with the series, gets kind of mad at Wanda, so, like, their banter goes... Sure, the drama banter was amazing, but, like, for the whole series, like, it's just... They're kind of off and on. So, next up is Falcon and Winter Soldier, their banter with each other. That's also amazing. I believe that. And Loki and his banter with everyone is tied, because those two are phenomenal. My favorite thing about the MCU is the character interactions everyone has with each other. I used to hate Infinity War. I watch it a lot now because I just love checking out these character interactions. And that big thing, like, I started Loki and then I watched Infinity War after I watched like the first 3 episodes of Loki. So I was like, I was loving those first minutes with Loki, because seeing the show with Loki and how it goes on, Loki is just a great character to just watch be on screen. I'm loving just watching Loki's character interactions with everyone else. Owen Wilson also is a nice addition. I'm really enjoying seeing Owen Wilson on screen. This whole cast is great, especially Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. Their interactions on screen is phenomenal. And, like, what happened to Owen Wilson in episode 4, actually, there is spoilers, so I can say, yeah, what happened to Owen Wilson in episode 4 is kind of heartbreaking, but, I mean, because we get the post-credit scene in episode 4, and we know Loki's still alive, now we know Owen Wilson is still alive, so just saying that. So that's my biggest positive. Surprisingly, there is a good fair amount of action, and the action is really good. Normally, when I watch a trailer for this show, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a really weird and really mysterious show. I'm not going to be expecting action sequences, and there's a lot of action sequences, and they're all really good, and that's a big positive, because I'm just enjoying watching Loki, Sylvie, and everyone beat the crap out of everyone else. Speaking of Sylvie, there is a very, very, very intriguing mystery going on here. I love this mystery, because, like, so the first episode kind of has a mystery. It's just like, okay, Loki is going after himself. Second episode, like, I really enjoy episodes like that, where it's just like, alright, they're doing some stuff, they're figuring it out, and then they go find it, and then the third episode starts up the mystery, and then the fourth episode really has this intriguing mystery. What really is a TVA? And I love mysteries like that, because I personally really want to know what the TVA is. I have my theories, but I really want to know what the TVA is, because these TVA people they're pretty great. Not gonna lie, I'm really liking these TVA people. So, anyways, we got the mystery. I'm also really liking the weirdness on how, like, they make the episodes. Like, so the first episode's all is like this Loki being interrogated. Second episode is like, and they're similar enough. Like, episodes 1 and 2 and episodes 3 and 4, they're similar enough together. Just those two together. But, like, first 2 episodes, all, like, Loki's with them. Third episode, like, him and Sylvie are on their own adventure. And fourth episode, they're back at the TVA in this mystery. Each episode are pretty different from each other. Not gonna lie. And I like that. I like just like Loki, the show is very unpredictable. I'm really curious to see what this 5th episode is going to be like. Now, there is rumors that there's only going to be 6 episodes, so a little tiny bit nervous about that. But I believe that they're going to wrap up the show really well, just like they did in Falcon and Winter Soldier, even though there's some issues there, but I really believe they're going to wrap up this show well. So, yeah, a lot of positives. I do have 2 big negatives, though. they don't really affect my score because I'm really enjoying watching this show. But they are pretty big negatives. Number one, who thought it was a good idea? And people will probably know what I'm thinking because if you've watched what I thought about Thunder Force, yeah, who thought it was a good idea to give Loki romance with himself? It's not. It's not. That's just weird. And maybe it's just something with me. Maybe other people don't think twice about that. But to me, giving him a romance with his other self is a little bit weird. There wasn't any romance in the other shows. Sure, WandaVision's about them meet together. But that works. Here, it comes out really cringy. And, like, I really hope that that's just scrapped. I hope, no offense to you, Sylvie, but I hope you die so I don't have to see any more of this. Now, I'm just kidding. I really like Sylvie and I really like their interaction, but that's just weird, man, to me. I am officially weirded out because of that. So that's one big negative. My other one is, like, instantly in the first episode, they're, like, trying to put Loki an anti-hero. Like, obviously he was an anti-hero before, but I want to see Loki do some evil crap. Everyone else is probably like, Loki, I really want you to be an anti-hero because I can't root for you if you're bad. I want to root for him if it's bad. This is the Loki from Avengers from 2012. The Loki who stabbed a guy's eyeball out. And that's discussed in the first episode, but they're like, alright, Loki, you're an anti-hero. And that should be just annoying. These are little nitpicks. And I know a lot of people won't have problems with that. People mostly will probably just, like, audience members have problems with how weird this is. Not me. I'm loving the weirdness. Besides the romance with Loki and Sylvie. But, I mean, to me, those are pretty big nitpicks. But they shouldn't really... They don't really affect my score at all. My score, speaking of that, it's going to be an A-, 8.5 out of 10. And let's go 3.5 stars. The third episode easily was the weakest, in my opinion, and the fourth episode easily was the best. Third episode, probably because I was sick and couldn't really pay attention to the episode, but it didn't really have problems. It's just kind of the weakest to me. But anyways, I want to know all that. Stay tuned for my Loki ranking when the final 2 episodes come out. You gotta wait for the final 2 episodes. I'm really excited to do that. Tomorrow War, review coming soon. Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar finally comes to a streaming service I have. It's going to Hulu, and I'm going to watch it probably, like, next Thursday or someday. I got a date planned, so stay tuned for a review of that. I'm trying to watch Batman The Long Halloween, so review of that. Several movies coming out. Black Widow, not sure if I'm going to go to the theater, if I'm going to buy it. Stay tuned for all those videos. Make sure to comment down below what were your opinions on the Loki show. I want also to know if you guys love the Loki character, if you don't like him. My dad's like, I don't think he's too fond of Tom Hiddleston's Loki, but I love him. So I want to know where you guys stand. I want you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. Comment down below. What do you think of this Loki? What do you think of the Loki TV series? Stay tuned for all those videos. Obviously, this has been a Zachary Movie Chat production, and as always, make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.